All right, everybody, welcome back. Be- Before we dive in, I owe you all an apology. Last session, we had some serious sound issues that unfortunately caused us to miss a lot of the action, and we weren't able to post the episode to YouTube. The Twitch stream was pretty chaotic, and for that, I'm really sorry. But don't worry, we've got you covered with the full recap so we can get you all caught up for tonight's episode. So we are back on track for our ongoing storyline, and thank you to everyone that came back after our hiatus. And just a reminder, our merch stores are up and running with lots of t-shirts and paraphernalia for all of our Dream Slayer Studios actual plays. We've got links in the YouTube channels and descriptions of all of our podcast episodes that'll take you directly to our Teespring and TeePublic stores. And if you like what you see here tonight, please do consider supporting us on Patreon. There's a lot of sneak peeks, behind the scenes info, and perks that can be found as a supporter. I'm hoping to continue to up the production value. As you can see, your support is going directly back into our studio, as evidenced by the little flashing lights here in Dreamslayer headquarters. And now, let's refresh your memory on what happened last episode of on the Whispers of Time. Last time, our heroes approached the Palazzo, the home of Maddalena and the Seamstress Guild, only to find it in chaos. The once beautiful guild hall was a scene of bloodshed, with Borgia Guards, led by the ruthless Immortal General Alfonso Manelli, laying waste to everything in their path. Manelli confronted the group with a chilling ultimatum: surrender the Luminous Lexicon, or risk the lives of Alessandra and Vittorio, who are now being held in the Vatican Library by Bishop Giancarlo Borgia. But of course, our heroes don't bow to threats. A fierce battle erupted, and despite the odds, including archers on the upper balconies, the group fought their way to victory, although Oswin may have struggled a little bit to get the killing blow on General Manelli, ending with a particularly gruesome beheading and his second quickening here in Florence in less than a week's time. With the knowledge that Giancarlo Borgia and the traitorous Genevieve Whisperwind await them in Rome, the stakes have never been higher. Today, the journey continues as our heroes prepare to infiltrate the Vatican Library to rescue Alessandro and Vittorio, and to confront the dark forces standing in their way. Will they succeed in their mission, or will the Crimson Brotherhood prove to be too powerful? Let's find out, shall we? So we will rejoin the group here at the Palazzo in the aftermath of the battle. You've got wounded and dead around you. There are at least 3 members of the Palazzo of the Seamstress Guild that have perished in this confrontation. The rest of them are, some of them are hurt, some of them are just scared beyond their wits. But there are still individuals that have survived. As we know, Alessandro, your partner, Maddalena, has been taken, as well as the young boy, Vittorio, that had been kind of a friend and confidant to the group. So right now, I'm going to kind of leave it up to you guys to determine, really what your next move is going to be. You certainly have the orphans that have been spirited away to the safe house that belongs to Silvestro. But, you've maybe got a few things to take care of before you make your next move. So I'll let you guys decide what it is that you want to do here.
Right. I need to get back to my daughter.
Where is she now?
She's at the safe house with the rest of the orphans, and I desperately need a rest. If we're gonna go to Vatican City, that's gonna be a little bit of a journey. Um,
Do we
I
know
tried
how? Sorry, Dragon.
to-
Do we know how long it takes to get to that bridge that they were going to meet up at if anything went wrong? I'm trying to find the name of the meet at an overlook bridge on the way to Rome.
They said that it was about halfway there, which would mean it would be roughly about a 12-hour journey, because it takes roughly a day to get to Vatican City from Florence on horseback.
Okay. Well, it's probably good to keep all the kids and everything at the safe house for tonight, at least.
because this
And we
place
Yeah.
is
can-
shot.
Yes, we should probably take care of the your workers and friends at the palazzo as well. They're
Yeah,
not safe here.
Madalena's
you're not
been
here.
frantically running around and just trying to take care of everyone and kind of distraught over, the loss of the lives that are there. She's half listening, but is very much in favor of using the night to recover and help everybody get better, and then take off the next day for wherever we need to go. Of course, Leonora, I want to help, but as you see, I have things to attend to.
Oh, I understand. I was just gonna say, get your house in order. I'm going to go and be with my daughter and the children and rest.
Leonora, I'll go with you to the safe house.
Silvestro, Madalena, do we have anywhere to dispose of, say, evidence here and clean this up? It might draw more attention. And Madalena, you might lose this as your base of operation if all of a sudden you're being hounded and harassed every day because of the deaths.
Chuck them in the river.
That's what I was going to suggest. I mean, it's really the only option. There is an outback, and I mean, we're on the riverfront. I really don't see too much other choice. That's risky enough, even by moonlight, I would think. But dragging them out, out through the city and trying to get them somewhere else, I think is a non-starter. So I think that's our best and only option, really.
Yeah, and you've got, about 7 or 8 bodies lying around that are not the seamstresses,
Right.
that are directly connected to the Borgia.
So the seamstresses will use cloth and wrap, clean them up and wrap them as best we can, and for we can get them proper burial. We'll, store them downstairs, whatever we have to do. It's going to be bad, but we'll do the best we can there. But yeah, the guards and whatnot, I think we got to chuck them.
All right. I'll
Yes,
stick
the
around.
The Borgias knew they were here, so I'll help do that quickly. And Leonora, do you know the way to the safe house?
Yeah.
And you'll be okay on your own, and I will meet you there.
Yes. I can pretty much. Yeah. What time is it at this point?
It's mid-morning by this point.
Okay, so
Why don't we send Pardo with Leonora just so that she has somebody?
send who?
Pardo.
Pardo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, let's start wrapping up these bodies. So I'll try and do as best I can as heavy lifting and placing them in the
I will help you
garments or whatever.
in just a few minutes. I'm going to climb up to the roof and do a little surveillance.
Mm-hmm.
See if I see anybody watching.
I would say once you get up there, maybe make a perception check. Yeah, that's a pretty good perception check there.
That is a pretty good
23.
perception check.
Oh, there it is.
As you go up to the roof, there's kind of a little bit of a thumping in your chest with the anticipation that, the alarm bells have probably been ringing and whatnot, and the Borgia Guard are probably marching down the street in the direction of the palazzo. But when you get up to the top, fortunately, it seems as though it's kind of business as usual. There is a little bit of urgency on the street as there's a little bit of a buzz down there about people talking about the fire. And off in the distance, you can kind of see, the smoke kind of wisping away. It seems like the local fire patrol has been able to quench the fire for the most part at the orphanage, but you can't really see the orphanage from where you are, but you can see, the smoke rising off in the east. But it looks like they've got it pretty much under control at this point. It's not a huge blaze as it was, when you left it.
Gotcha. Okay.
But everybody's very
Okay.
curious as to what would have caused it, what has happened to the children, and so forth. So there's a stir on the streets.
Gotcha. I'll go down and help Oswin get rid of the body, dispose of the bodies.
Mhm.
Tell him that as for now, I believe we're safe.
Regardless, let's rush this.
Right. The Borgias don't waste time.
And in
We'll
disposing
proceed.
of the bodies for the two of you guys, I think I may have you make either a stealth or a streetwise roll.
Streetwise, please.
I'm using stealth. Yee.
We sure do got a lot of these rugs that we need to throw into the river.
Actually, no. It doesn't matter.
Right.
14.
Oswin, you kind of spot not too far from the palazzo, kind of like an egress for like the sewage kind of system, and you kind of get the idea that there's probably a safe way to get down into that. Rather than trying to take them out back and just dropping them over the ledge and setting them in the river that way. So with that, you guys are able to kind of secretly kind of move through the sewers and set them in the river that way. And I think with your role as well, you probably have the wherewithal to find some rocks or bricks or what have you to
Yeah.
kind of weight them down and let them sink once you get them in there. So it takes better part of probably 2 hours probably to get the job done. But you're able to dispose of the bodies appropriately.
Nice.
Leonora, you've headed back with Pardo to the safe house. And Silvestro's assistant is in there, and he's doing his best to kind of entertain the children. Silvestro's place is kind of a collector's shop, and he's pulled out this kind of folding like stage like thing that is for like a puppeteer, and he's got these marionettes, and he's acting out a little show for the kids, and they're all kind of laughing and giggling, and he's kind of lightened the mood a bit with the kids. Few of them are taking a nap over in the corner, and your daughter Misha is among the kids that are watching the show, but she is kind of seated quietly at the back. When you open the door and come in, she turns, looks at you, and runs into your arms.
I kind of give her a hug and stroke her hair, and then give her a little kiss and tell her to sit back and watch the show. I'm going to get cleaned up, and then get cleaned up because I'm probably drenched in blood. So I'm sitting here at the big 4 hit points. So I'm just gonna get cleaned up, and then but after that, I'll kind of join her and sit and watch the show.
And she kind of snuggles up into your lap, and she looks up at you, and she says, Mama, Mama, where you go?
Oh, there's just a couple things that I have to take care of before we can be safe. Um, but I'm almost done. Almost done. I have just one more job to do.
No, Mama, where you go before?
Oh, um, went into the darkness, but I came back for you.
I missed you, Mama.
I miss you so much. I kind of hold her really tight.
You're so pretty. I, s-
Stroke her.
I, s- I see you in my dreams.
I will always be there for you, even if it's just in your dreams.
And she accepts that, and she kind of settles in and continues to watch the little show. Um, in your heart, though, that was like a dagger in your heart, because something inside you knows that when this is all said and done, once you find the traitor to your family and justice is met, you're going to
That's it.
go away again.
Yeah, she kind of starts crying just silently to herself.
The rest of the day kind of passes as Leonora bonds with her daughter. They have a little late lunch there at the safe house. Silvestro and Oswin are finishing up the dirty work as Madalena wraps up the sisters that didn't make it. It's a somber process for you, Madalena, and I'm sure that there is a certain amount of guilt that probably weighs heavily on your heart to know that in an effort to help a woman whom you barely knew has resulted in the death of some individuals that you knew very well and that you really treated as family.
Yeah, and she's tough, but I mean, she definitely feels that. And I mean, the whole time that she's working on getting the bodies wrapped up and everything, she's speaking very silently, very, very long goodbyes and apologies to each of them. I mean, just in her native tongue and as quietly and respectfully as she can. And yeah, it's a hard time. I mean, I don't think even for her the trauma's fully set in. It is super somber, but that's all she's focused on, is trying to make sure that they're treated with as much dignity as possible now that this has happened, and then just trying to apologize after the fact as much as she can.
The afternoon wanes on into the evening, and the events of the past 2 weeks or so weigh heavily on each of you. And as the sun begins to set, you all find yourselves wherever you happen to be, whether it's back at the safe house or here at the palazzo. You find yourselves quickly falling to sleep.
I find myself living in a shotgun shack.
Letting the
In my
day go
beautiful
by.
house. And my beautiful wife. But I'll take it.
The next morning, sun comes up. The palazzo slowly begins to awaken. The children are all still fast asleep at the safe house as the sun rises. And it is a new day, and a day that bears a weight to it, knowing that decisions are going to have to be made, and a long journey is ahead. And everyone can take their long rest.
I give my daughter this Moonstone family ring, as well as like one of my scars from dancing. I kind of tie the ring around that and then around her neck.
Where you go today, Mama?
I have work to do.
When will you be
Um,
back?
I can't say for sure.
But
Hopefully soon,
you'll come back for me?
if I can, as long as I can. But what I go to do is very dangerous. You are all that I have left, and I need you to be safe.
You're
If something happens to me, I will send someone for you. I'm
you,
going to need you to be brave and strong, okay?
I'll be strong. You're brave and strong, Mama. You came back from the darkness.
I did.
I love you.
Um,
I love you too, Nisha. Hug her and give her a kiss.
And she holds on for an extra long time.
I'll keep hugging her. And then as an afterthought, I'll give her the cat mask.
Oh, cool. She very quickly kind of puts it on. And she gets on all fours and goes, meow, meow. And she starts rubbing like she's cleaning herself.
I just kind of laugh.
Leonora, may I have a moment of your time before we leave?
Sure.
And I'll pull her into the next room out of earshot of all the children and everybody. Do you not plan on coming back from our adventure?
All the best laid plans are just nothing in the eyes of the gods. I've come back for one purpose, really. And I think that once that purpose is done, I will be as well.
You said you would send somebody for your daughter. Who might that be?
I have spoken with Oswin about keeping an eye on her, as I know that his lifespan will probably greatly exceed all of ours. And if he can keep an eye on her.
That is very true. I do also happen to have some contacts that might be helpful in an endeavor to keep your child safe and in good health. If you would like, I would like to offer the services. I have a benefactress. She's from the Strozzi family. I would be more than happy to reach out to her, and she would, if not take the child in herself, find a good home amongst her friends.
And she kind of touches your face, and my sweet avenging angel. Thank you.
I will instruct Giovanni to make it so, in case neither of us come back.
Yes. Where we're going, it's into the lion's den for sure.
Definitely. And then I'll go to Giovanni and tell him that if I do not make it back, to reach out to Maria Strozzi about all of the children, but in particular Leonora's daughter,
It shall
to
be
find
done.
them homes.
I understand.
Good. And of course, if I don't come back, you do know the shop is yours.
Jing.
It will be an honor, sir.
All right, Leonora, Pardo, let's go kill some Borgia bastards.
Never
Right,
been a
we'll
good
head back.
Roman.
Kitty, come on.
And we'll head back to the palazzo to pick everybody up.
Okay. I'm assuming you guys will figure out a way to rent or procure some horses so that you can kind of cut the time down a bit.
Yeah, Bride already taking care of that.
So you end up setting out from Florence in the early morning, just as the first light of dawn spills over the terracotta rooftops. The city is still waking and the streets are quiet, save for the distant sound of merchants setting up their stalls and the occasional ringing of a church bell. There is an unspoken urgency to your departure. You ride in the shadow of recent violence with the weight of your mission pressing heavily upon you. The road south, following the ancient Via Cassia, takes you through the rolling hills of Tuscany. Vast fields of wheat and vineyards stretch in every direction, the countryside bathed in the golden light of morning. The air is fresh and scented with lavender and cypress, a stark contrast to the danger that looms ahead. By midday, the sun is high and the road begins to wind through dense forests. The shade is welcome, offering a respite from the growing heat, and for a time, the journey is peaceful. Birds sing overhead. The distant clatter of a cart on a side path is the only sign of other travelers. As night approaches, you come across the area that was suggested to you earlier by the members of the Crimson Brotherhood, this kind of stopping point. And hairs on the back of your neck kind of stand up a bit as you approach this kind of bridge area that you feel like must be what they're talking about. Your eyes kind of scan the horizon. Osmond, did you need something?
I was just going to ask us, maybe we should stop and observe the bridge before we get closer to it, just in case they show up for an ambush.
Yeah, and you do. You take a moment and kind of sit quietly and wait to see if there's any movement. And the seconds pass by into minutes, and there doesn't seem to be any movement there. And with a little bit of caution, you make a little bit of an approach. And fortunately, no one is here.
Fortunately for them.
Now, that certainly probably raises some question at this point, because the expectation would be that there would be a guard, at least, watching this space. And there is certainly evidence, that the Vatican Guard probably has been here before. If you kind of search around just a little bit, you can see, that there are weapon racks that are inside kind of a little shack off to the side. There's several day old bread, that's sitting out on the table inside, but no evidence really of anyone being here within the last 24 hours or so.
Right, that's what I was going to ask, if we can tell, like, how long since somebody has been there. And we spent basically a day to kind of chill, but
They could have already been here and left.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you think that they would wait if they didn't have the book?
Well, so the priest kind of knew who I was and what I was kind of after. If the rest of them know as well, then they know that I still have to kill that bitch. So they might be anticipating that we're going to come to them.
And the general, it was his mission to either get the book from you or bring you to the Vatican himself. And perhaps that being the case, they called off this watch. That would be your best assumption.
Makes sense.
Wouldn't be the first time I knowingly walked into a trap.
What are they going to do? Kill me?
Agreed.
Well,
My daughter is already safe. So and she kind of turns to everybody at this point. None of you really need to do this, to walk into this danger.
Madalena just kind of just silently walks up to him and says, after what they have done to my family, I do need to be here for this.
I'll take
Give
any
it-
chance to give it to the Romans.
As I will to the Borgias.
I'm just saying, the resources that they have at their disposal, and they've had two of your type, Oswin, even under their thumb, and countless
And
assassins.
yet, here we are, intact, alive, and on the offensive.
All right.
And Pardo chimes in as well, that after what I have seen, the Templars and the Church at large are responsible for, it is blasphemy. And if this is the church that my family has followed all of these years, it is not the church that I knew. And I will see this through to the end with you.
Well, I thank all of you. And then she picks up Bathsheba, and kind of nuzzles her nose and says, "Who's ready to kill a bunch of people? Are you ready to kill a bunch of people? Let's go kill some people."
And Madalena says, Diamole Inferno ai bastardi, which means let's give the bastards hell.
How's this?
And with that, you continue your journey. Now, it's been a fairly long day, roughly about 12 hours at this point, and as night approaches, you find a shelter in an abandoned roadside farmhouse. The structure's old but sturdy, its stone walls still holding strong against the elements. The night passes without trouble. The only sounds are the wind in the trees and the occasional hoot of an owl. Around the fire, you take a moment to rest, to prepare. Tomorrow, you will reach Rome. After a good night's sleep, with the first light of dawn, you mount your horses and press on. By late afternoon, the landscape shifts. The eternal city comes into view. The great domes and spires of Rome rise against the horizon, bathed in the golden hues of sunset. The Tiber River winds its way through to the heart of the city, reflecting the last light of day. In the distance, the towering walls of Vatican City stand as a fortress of faith and power. You have arrived, but your journey is far from over. So Vatican City is certainly protected by the Vatican Guard. You guys are slick and clever enough to avoid, most of the outer rim of the watch. But getting into the main courtyard where the Vatican Library is located is going to be a bit of a feat. I'm going to pull up a map here for you.
Oswin, do you have any Roman contacts that might
Not in
be able to
particular.
help us?
Not in particular. I tend to go as a ghost, especially in these parts.
Oop, I might have accidentally rolled for somebody there. Sorry about that. Well, I did it again. Did I activate it? Are you guys on the scene? You're not.
No.
My little battle map keeps wanting to
There we
get in the
go.
way. There we go.
Ooh. Yeah, given some time, I might
Ooh, pretty.
have somebody that could get us in, but that would take planning and time that we do not have.
Wait, you're Silvestro?
Yeah.
Hey, what about your friend Carl? Maybe he knows something about this particular area that would be useful. Can you bring him forth?
Who's Carl?
And then I'm gonna just kind of go up to him and be like, Carl! Hey, Carl! Like screaming into his face.
Pulls back, pushes you away. What? Are you mad, woman? What are you doing?
You've known me long enough to know that I am a mad woman. And Carl! Carl, can you hear me?
Hold on.
Fantastic.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think
Is
he's
it-
coming out.
No, don't think so.
To
I
just kind
do
of
not
like,
know what you mean,
oh,
but
well.
given time, I would be able to get over one of these walls and get a gate open somewhere to let us in.
All right, I guess that works too.
Yeah, so as you approach the Vatican courtyard under the cover of night, these ancient stone walls of the imposing structure loom above you. The courtyard beyond the gate is eerily quiet, illuminated by the soft glow of torches and moonlight reflecting off the fountains at its center. The only clear entrance lies before you, a grand iron gate at the northern end of the courtyard. The faint murmur of voices and footsteps echo beyond the walls, signaling the presence of guards on patrol. And from your vantage point, the courtyard itself is a masterpiece of symmetrical design, divided into lush gardens, cobbled paths, and ornate fountains. At the heart of the courtyard stands a towering fountain with a statue of St. Peter holding his keys, the water cascading in a rhythmic pattern that contrasts the tension in the air. Beyond, to the southeast, lies the imposing structure of the Vatican Library, its ornate facade barely visible through the gate. The walls surrounding the courtyard are high and weathered, but Silvestro and Leonora's sharp eyes quickly pick out areas where the stone has cracked and vines have grown thick, providing potential handholds for scaling. The rooftops promise an alternate route, risky, but offering a better vantage point and a way to avoid direct confrontation. Oswin, Madalena, and Pardo, however, find the sheer scale of the walls a bit too daunting for a stealthy climb. More than likely, their path is going to have to lie through that front gate. where the cobblestone path winds towards the main courtyard, flanked meticulously by groomed hedges and lined with statues of saints, each a silent sentinel. There's a patrol of Papal Guards that can be seen near the fountain.
So many guards.
Their polished armor gleaming faintly in the moonlight. They seem relaxed, but their swords and crossbows remain at their sides, ready for trouble. High above, on the balconies of the eastern and western wings, more guards stand watch, their shadows flickering as they move with purpose. The tension in the air is palpable. Any false move could set off the entire compound into an alert.
Madalena, how long do your rats stay around when you call them?
Oh, you know what? I'm kind of out of character. I'm not entirely sure that's something she would necessarily know based on how many times she's used them so far. But clearly, long enough to eat a couple bodies. So
Perhaps we might need more than just a couple tonight.
they will help,
But-
I am sure.
We have no idea where these people are either.
Well, you were told to meet in the Vatican Library.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's just a matter of.
So if we look at the map, I can kind of show you where that is. Now, the outside of the map, other than where you guys are located right now, like just at the gate entrance right here, is surrounded by kind of a thick forest, and it's really treacherous around the outside edges to be able to get in. This front wall would be easier to climb. But your library, if you scan out just a little bit on the map, it's in the bottom right-hand corner over here.
Yeah, I've got it kind of maximized out because it's a big ass map.
Yep.
Look at this fortress. So it's way the hell down there.
Yep.
There's
Yeah, the opposite corner. So you've got to get through
uh,
or around the courtyard somehow.
yeah. Well,
I would suggest we go up top, but I don't think the old man and maybe
right.
more of us could make that. So
We need to figure out a way, if possible, to get you guys up top as well. Let me see.
Well, perhaps some sort of distraction would help.
I mean, if we're going through the front door, like absolutely. But I feel like even a distraction is going to increase their anxiety and put them even on more alert. So if we can avoid any sort of damn it, I could shadow walk, but I can't take people with me
How,
or a person with me.
I mean, how big is this portion of Vatican City? Do the guards have direct sight of each other?
Well, like from one end to the other,
Yeah.
with the darkness in there, no. And the torchlight, certainly lights up the areas, in that center area and anywhere, you do see torchlight. But I mean, it would be difficult for the guys on the roof, say, to see anybody around that center fountain just because of the torchlight, probably. So, I
we
mean,
can use that to our advantage.
Your vision is roughly about maybe a quarter of the map.
Leonora,
Yes.
perhaps you and I could go up to the rooftop to take care of the guards on the roof, and that'll help us get everybody through the courtyard.
I mean, it's as good a plan as any.
And then Madalena can send her rats ahead of us.
I guess at this point, it's not we can actually see everything. We know that there's guards, but we don't know the extent of how many guards there are. So yes, I will be down with this plan. And also splitting the party, which I'm always about. So yeah, we're gonna take the high road. You guys take the low road, and we'll get to the Vatican Library before you.
I was literally thinking that. Thank you for that.
So maybe as a distraction, we take our horses and send them through the gate.
That will alert them to our presence,
Yeah.
put them on higher alert, possibly, but I
It's a
do
distraction.
like a good distraction.
Yeah, and if they're worried about that at all, they're gonna abandon post at that point, I would think, allowing us the opportunity to maybe sneak inside.
And
What's the goal here? Like, do we know where we want to go in terms of, are we going to break in right here, go on the inside, or are we going to go all the way
Well-
on the outside?
That's
If-
actually a good question. Can we go around the perimeter and then just come in through the bottom where the library is?
Well, like I was saying, that outside area there is rather treacherous. It would be
Mhm.
very difficult. It's not impossible, but very difficult for Salvestro and for Leonora. Maybe a little easier, but for everybody else that maybe doesn't have the agility that you guys do, it would be tough, especially for probably Pardo and Madalena. Oswin
All right.
might be able to, but in worst case scenario, if he fell, he'd get better.
Here's my thoughts on that then. If we are going to send the horses in as a distraction, we send them in. That will have some of the royal guard gather, the papal guard gather together. We can use Madalena's rats to take out any gathering of guards. I can be up on the roof to take out the guards on the roof that will possibly be raining arrows or stuff down on you, down at ground level. Leonora, it's up to you where you want it to be. And as I work my way over, you guys work your way over, and we all meet at the library.
I mean, in theory, yeah, but I feel like we're underestimating the numbers that they have.
So if we agree that might be a good plan, or maybe even our best bet, I would like to try to lay out my tarot cards and maybe see if I can read an omen about how well this is going to play out for us.
Or another course of actions would be me go up to the roof and start silently taking them out until I botch a roll and alert the guards, and then you guys storm in.
I'm also wondering if we let Madalena go in on the horse. They come in, and the whole time you need to be summoning your rats so that the people around you get attacked.
That's a
and
good
then
idea.
you can keep on moving.
That's I think a good plan. Now
It puts you in the middle, but
right, it does put me in some danger, but at the same time, between the rats and then also having at least a couple of you at my back, I've got some things at my disposal. I think I should be able to handle myself until but I the hope is they're going to be too overwhelmed to deal with me, and I can burst through. But I do think our best course of action before doing anything is to agree on one, and let me look at these damn tarot cards.
Let's try to stealth kill as many as we can, and then if that goes south, then blow it up with the rats.
And you run in as soon as you hear any type of alarm, you rush in with the horses. Well, I would say both of you.
Yes, I agree.
And Pardo with his little twirly bird. And chaos ensues.
Because
Very
if we can stealth take out these two guys so that they can get in the front door and then just get back up on the roof, and then everyone can try to stealth their way through high and low. How about that?
We got 7 guards on high, just on the top half of
Right.
this place.
But their sightlines aren't that great. So if we could take out the two guys that are guarding the gate, that can get you guys in. And then
No, I was actually thinking the rats would be for them.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
if she rolls rides her horse right up to here, like right at the, I guess that's a pool of some sort or a garden. Then she would have the 2 guards at the gate and then these 2 guards down here. So she'd have 4 people kind of converging on her. And maybe even these guys to the left and right far. Like she might even be able to get 6 to come in. Assuming, maybe because they're assuming the people up high would be able to guard them. So maybe we don't send that horse in until we get a signal from you two.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing. I think is to try to stealth it, and then if something goes south, then let's just full on charge in and overwhelm, charge and overwhelm.
Yeah, because I
Stealth,
feel like
charge,
we
overwhelm.
want to save our biggest gun for as much as possible. Because again, there's just a lot of fucking guards here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
So
easily 5 to 1.
yeah, stealth, charge, overwhelm. I think is probably going to be our best bet. And Madalena kind of sits down and starts thumbing through a deck and makes a couple cuts and tries to flip over a card.
You flip over the 7 of Swords. And this card signifies deception and secrecy. It represents cunning, strategy, and acting behind the scenes, whether for personal gain, survival, or a necessity of covert action. This card often appears when someone is being discreet, gathering information in secret, or avoiding direct confrontation. It can also warn of hidden agendas, deception, or the need to be cautious of those who may not be fully honest. However, in a positive light, it can symbolize clever thinking, resourcefulness, and the ability to outmaneuver obstacles through wit and stealth.
Okay, so upon interpreting that message, Madalena kind of turns to the group and says, the cards seem to be mostly in our favor, as long as our group is true, and I have no doubt that we all are. However, I think we should be wary and prepared for possibly an unexpected trap. I think the cards have given us their blessing to move forward with this plan, but the cards urge caution. So I convey that I think we are on the right track, but that we need to be extra careful.
Leroy Jenkins! He just takes off. Takes off running. I kid, but I'm close. It's getting boring.
Alright.
So before they head up there, I guess then to try the stealth thing, Madalena said, so what signal should we listen, or should we listen for? I mean, obviously, if there's an alert from inside, bells, yelling, or anything, obviously we'll enact the plan. But assuming things maybe go well, what kind of alert are we going to get to either come through or me? Are you guys going to come around to the gate? What's the signal if we signal before they do?
We'll do a whistle.
Okay, perfect. And then before Leonora takes off, hold on, I gotta pull the character sheet back up, make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, before she even takes off, I'm gonna start her off with a blessing of fortune, which will add a 1d4 to the next attack roll or saving throw. So that's so Madalena says good luck, stay well, and she catches herself because she starts to stay alive, and then she stops and says stay with us.
Hand on the shoulder, kind of give you a hug. Alright, let's do it.
Alright. I'll let you guys tell me what's the next step.
Chris, before we do anything, look.
Okay. All right.
Does that change anything?
You trying to bring Carl out? Yeah.
If he had knowledge that was pertinent to this, he would be struggling to come through.
Mm-hmm.
But if he didn't have any knowledge, he would be sitting back and letting Silvestro take charge.
As far as his knowledge of the Vatican at this time, it probably predates some of the secret tunnels that were built. Most of those
Right.
were constructed after the 1500s, probably more in the 1600s,
Okay.
when Vatican City was, a little bit more of a target for outside sources. So, truthfully, the instinct is probably to kind of
Let Silvestro drive.
go the direction that that you guys are actually headed in, and try to go in from above, and then work your way through quietly.
Sounds good.
Alright, so let's do some climbing.
He does know that the interior of these buildings, although it looks like it's all kind of connected, it is a maze on the
Okay.
inside, and you would really have to know where you were going without getting lost or potentially running into more guards on the inside, which would then probably set out a high alert.
Right. Okay.
Oh, real quick. So let's just try to stick to the path directly heading towards the library, like to the right here.
Mm-hmm.
And so just not try to fuck with anybody on the left if possible. And we'll see what happens. But
Yep, I agree. And with that, Silvestro starts scaling the side of the Vatican.
Okay.
same.
All right. If you two,
Parkour.
actually, let's go ahead and make initiative rolls just so we get that out of the way.
Looks like I had a 16 for what I said.
Hey, you did when I rolled it. If you, hey, you got a 17. Look at that. See?
Yeah.
Oh, and Pardo's got a roll too. There we go.
Wait a
Ooh,
second.
Pardo did pretty good.
That's bullshit.
Do I have? Yeah.
Do you have a bonus, Osmond?
Well, I have a +4, but I rolled a 20 and like a 15 or whatever. So I should have 24.
24. Okay.
Yeah. Because I have advantage. Looks like it took disadvantage. Maybe I hit the wrong button.
There we go.
At least it worked from my popped out character sheet.
Yeah.
That's a first.
Yeah, it works with this. It doesn't work with Marvel.
I know, it sucks.
All right. So, Silvestro and Leonora, if the two of you want to make a acrobatics or athletics to climb the wall.
All right. We have advantage because of free running.
I can't remember if that gives you advantage or not, but if it does, then yes.
That's why I was asking. Let me see.
You just gain advantage on dexterity checks made during a foot chase on that.
Oh, and climbing's not considered difficult. Okay.
I got a 17.
17 and 19. Okay, yeah, you guys are able to scale the exterior with ease. And end up probably about right in here. Or, well, you wanted to go up the right side, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys end up about right in there.
All right, then we'll just work our way across. I imagine we will stay on the forest side of the roof line to try to stay out of sight of the guards.
Yep. And all this. Oh yeah. Oh wait. I was gonna say, do we want to try to like take those guys out to let them in? Or do you want to just swoop around?
I say we kind of swoop around and take care of the three that are on the roof over here to the right, and then I could possibly do some air assassination
Yeah,
on the
that's what I was
groundlings.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking for the guys by the door, because they're kind of out of eyesight range for the guys side. I feel like.
I don't know if I trust that from the guys around the fountain.
That's true. It is kind of right there. Okay. Let's move.
So get to about there.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay, both of you guys make a stealth check for me, please.
sure.
There you go.
Yeah, my dice are hot.
Ooh.
I got bonuses.
You believe that you're still going around unnoticed at this
Mhm.
point.
I feel like I definitely am.
Gotcha. So this is like this circle thing is
Yeah,
like
kind
a
of a
raised
raised
area.
dome. Uh-huh.
Okay. And I imagine the two guards that are over here are focused more on the courtyard than
Correct,
beyond
yeah.
behind them.
Yeah, and the guy that's on the other side here is kind of going back and forth along this
Okay.
area right here and
Okay.
kind of scouting out those areas.
Gotcha. If you don't mind, Leonora, I do believe the one that's doing the scouting I could possibly take out from the roof above him while he was walking past, and then we can take care of the two together on looking over the courtyard.
Okay, I will kind of hide around there just in case something goes bad.
And I will scurry my way up to the area.
Mm-hmm. And you should be able to slide down the dome and then leap
Mhm.
off right there.
And that's what I will time it to slide down and come on and impale him with Hezbollah, not lit up, just normal Hezbollah
Mm-hmm.
as he's walking around.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll before I attack for that?
Nothing. I think just the attack would be fine.
Okay.
You've already made your stealth roll, so.
Gotcha. Okay.
Don't miss.
14.
That would be a 14.
That hits.
That is that correct? And yeah, we're level 4, right?
3.
3. Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
33 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right, aerial assault. You bring Hezbollah right down into his clavicle and
my clavicle!
drive it all the way down through his taint.
Ow, my taint!
And he goes down.
Okay. Righty. I will pop my head back up to get Leonora's attention and say and wave her over.
I'll go ahead and pop down to where he's at. Be like,
And,
Jesus.
I'll just look at her and Left or right, my dear?
I'll take the right.
Okay. And once again, I imagine this is a raised roof here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know where I'm going.
I'm going to try it.
All right, who's going first?
Ladies first.
Yes, go right ahead, madame.
How high are we up from the ground there?
From the ground?
Yeah.
Probably about 60 feet.
That'll do.
And to our right there, it's kind of looks like it's dark. I can't see the other side of the building there, but can I assume it's kind of not lit?
Right in here? Or up in this area here?
Like in this corner.
Gotcha. Yeah. There is a guard right down here
That is
with a torchlight that's kind of right in front of him. He's being lit by that. But his vision from what you're looking at, he's not looking up the roofs. He's just looking out.
and to like what is I guess this kind of outcropping here?
Just a ledge.
Okay. And so where I'm at is technically above him.
Correct. By about 10 feet.
All right. Okay. I will draw my sword. And basically, kind of jump down and trying to impale him.
Okay. And you should have advantage on that because you're sneaking up on him.
Sweet. All right. Actually, let me do that. I can do that two-handed, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Actually, it only has the one-handed option.
Oh, is that a sword cane?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one-handed.
It's not an actual sword. All right. Well, then never mind. I mean, I'm still gonna do that.
.21 is certainly going to hit.
Sweet. Do.
Eight.
That dice looks so lonely.
Right? Need some friends. Ooh, that's still a good chunk of damage.
It did. You cut him and kind of pierce through his shoulder, and he makes that noise. It's not really loud, but it certainly made a sound.
So then for my offhand attack, I'm going to jab him in the throat to make sure to try to prevent him from making any other sounds.
Okay. Yeah, 21's going to hit again.
Sweet.
Very nice.
Right in the throat.
For 1 point of damage.
Oh, 3.
Oh, 3. Okay. All right. Well, good. Okay, so you crush his larynx. And he goes down. And I'm assuming, Silvestro, you're acting roughly about the same time
Right.
Leonora
Correct.
is, right?
Yeah.
That's definitely going to hit with a 19.
So.
Is 19 crits for you?
Say what?
I thought 19s were crits for you.
No, it's a 16 plus 3.
Oh, Oh, gotcha.
Might as well be a crit.
Yeah, exactly. That'd just be too many die if it was a crit.
All right, so you jump down on him and with a swiping motion, take his head off and then catch it with your left hand.
Goddamn.
I'll jump
Now
over to
chuck it at that guy.
Yeah, exactly. I've got the head in my hands.
And when I see you with it, I say, I suppose that's one way to get ahead in life.
Touche. Looking down,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like from the two that are right below us, there is a growth of trees in between them.
Yep. There's some bushes right in here. Another bush over here next to the guy up top.
Are they moving, or are they stationed guarding doors?
They are stationed guarding doors.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll walk over and go over to the edge here, and you say we're about 60 feet up?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna do your thing?
Uh-huh.
Yahoo! Oh, is there any like outcroppings that I can maybe like whip onto and to kind of Catwoman my way down or something?
Yeah, I mean you could probably come in, like about right in here, but you're gonna end up probably being seen by this guy. But if he takes him out first, then you should be able to scale that wall down. Yeah.
I'm going to do my wisdom check to see if, because you're 60 feet's a little bit high for me to do an air assassination, right?
I think if you land on him, I think it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean, we've seen that certainly in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
I was gonna say that's what I thought you were gonna do at first. Just
Gotcha. Okay. All right. If you'll allow it.
if you get, I was gonna say if you could go for this guy.
Too late.
Too late. That's a 19.
Yep, that'll definitely hit.
Well, then he did. Jeez.
That just makes me happy
Just
every
ridiculous.
time.
All right, so you leap down onto him, hit him right in the throat, pushing him back into the shadows of that archway back there. So he is sufficiently
definitely
out of the way.
would hide the body
Mm-hmm.
and then use environmental blending, whatever, to get over, pass down over here out of line of sight of the other guy and scale back up one of the walls if I can.
Okay.
Maybe roll for that.
Which wall are you planning on going up? Are you going to get back on this roof over here or over here?
I would try to get back up on the roof.
Okay.
From.
All right. Yeah. No, I'm going to hand wave that. I don't think that the assassin is going to have too much trouble doing that at this point. So.
Okay.
Leonora.
Well, I was gonna swing down to try to head towards the doors to get these guys in. If since we're kind of taking out that block,
You still up there?
I am currently, yes.
Gotcha. I would say, well, I feel we should get the ones in the center of the courtyard out of the way off the roof first.
Oh, these guys down here?
Yeah.
All right. Well then, all right, yeah. Are you gonna leave this guy?
For now. Or I
Okay.
could jump down and get him if you don't want to.
Oh,
I'm
well.
just worried that line of sight, a couple of the guards from the fountain would be able to see him.
I got you. We're basically gonna try to flank them then. I'm down.
Yeah.
Alright.
Go back. Work our way around.
Dash, dash.
All right, so this is a pretty open area.
Yeah, exactly.
Here for sure. Not a lot of
Mhm.
cover. Both of these guards are poised with their backs to you, so they can't see you.
Mhm.
With this being, a little bit more of a distance, I'll have you guys make another stealth roll to sneak up on them.
Alright. Bucks, no whammies.
$18 for Silvestro.
Mhm.
14 for Leonora. All right.
And I'd say, Leonora, hold here for a minute. Do not do anything until I give you the sign, and you will know what the sign is when you see it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and pull out one of my pull out the hand crossbow as well.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. You'll be taking the one on the right. And what I want to do is go down, sneak down here,
Mm-hmm.
go over the side of the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and work my way over down the side of the wall
Mm-hmm.
to where I am right below him.
Okay.
And pull myself up for a sneak assassination.
Gotcha.
Thinking.
I imagine you'll probably want me to roll some stuff for that.
Yep. Just make the roll for the sneak assassination there.
Okay. You.
Yeah.
13. I think that it hits. Just hits.
Okay. See, I'm gonna get the. $14 damage.
14 damage. All right. What do you do to him?
I pull myself up, and as I'm pulling myself up, grab him by the shoulder, and I take Hezbotha and shove it into the side of his neck.
Okay. All right. So Leonora, you see that happen.
I'll take the shot with one of my antibiotic reaction. Actually, I didn't even have it loaded. I would have loaded it.
Yeah, you would have had that loaded.
But like with one of the poison darts.
All right, so he is literally 60 feet away from you, so you're not rolling at disadvantage on that. So,
Sweet. Oh, do I have advantage since it's a sneak attack?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Woo!
18 will hit.
Nice. So it's.
Oh, come on.
3. I guess 3 piercing.
Damn.
And then I think the poison is like a wisdom saving throw or something. Or not a wisdom.
Oh, okay. I forgot about the poison. So it'd be Constitution.
Yes.
Yeah, he made that.
Then never mind.
He is 30 feet away from me. Does he get a move? Does he get a...
He gets hit.
Mhm.
And in the order of initiative, it actually would be coming back around to you at this point.
Gotcha. Okay, I will run over to him. Does he see me?
No, he's distracted by the arrow in his knee.
Say
Gotcha.
preoccupied at the moment.
Used to be an adventurer.
I'm glad you got that. 20 hits. Yeah, okay, he's dead.
I accidentally hit advantage on that.
Oh,
Do you want me to reroll?
What was the what advantage on the attack?
On the damage.
Well, I mean, regardless, even if you half that, he's dead. So,
Okay, gotcha. Sure.
all right. So you've taken care of those two guards on that roof.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I'll look at Leonora and go, so, should we go down and start clearing a path for our friends and give them a sign that we're here?
Yes. After we take out this last guy down here.
Yes. Would you like to do it together?
Fresh. Such a flirt. And then I'll jump off with my sword to try to impale this guy.
Backwards. Taking the nesty plunge.
Yeah. And hopefully I will hit. Well, it's a surprise, right?
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
surprise, surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise. Yeah, that should be 18 hits.
It does, yes.
For stabity.
Stab it.
That's more like it.
There you go.
All right, so you hit him. He's not dead. And when you do, I'm going to roll a Constitution for him. See what happens here.
Jesus, okay.
Oh, you say he's not dead?
No, not dead. You have a bonus action.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say I was going to do the offhand attack. And basically, I basically kind of land on him and then just kind of kick in the gut.
Okay.
Kick him in his gut.
$15 hits.
Yeah, right.
You guys are rolling good.
Yeah, virtual dice are hot today.
Except for those damage attacks for you. All right, you knock the wind out of him, so he stops yelling.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping for. To keep him quiet.
As soon as you are off of him, Silvestro jumped down and I rolled a 15.
Okay.
That poor
Go ahead and
bastard.
roll that damage.
I feel bad about adding this on here, but I'm going to do it just out
Oh
of...
god.
Oh my god.
Why is it rolling an advantage? Oh well, he's dead anyway.
Yeah, yeah. He would have been dead.
Toasted.
That man and brother would have been dead.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I think maybe I've OP'd that a little bit.
Maybe. You allowed it.
I did.
Yeah, what level are you again? 3? We're level 3?
Yeah. Okay. As
Oh.
Now that scream has certainly alerted the guards around the fountain for sure, and they've turned their attention your way.
I
didn't hear any scream.
do the Assassin's Creed run right towards them.
Okay. So all of
Well,
these
then I'm gonna
little
whistle loudly. if that's the case. Shit, I forgot I can't whistle.
all of these little blue areas here are little small pools that are only about
Okay.
6 inches deep. So I mean,
No,
if you
I'll
want to
just-
run over that, you
Yeah,
can.
I just run through, run. And
Whistle or lose it. Whistle or
All right.
lose
So
it.
those of you at the gate heard the scream, immediately followed by a series of whistles.
I just yell out, "Whistle! Whistle!"
no, as Silvestro is whistling as he runs.
All right, so we are at the top of an official round. And Oswin, you're at the top of initiative here.
Sorry, we had fun without you, Oswald.
All right. I'm actually going to wait on Madalena to. Maybe I'll just smack her horse's butt. But I'm going to follow closely within, like behind her. And I'm hoping that it'll draw the guards away from the entrance. My intention is to then run in behind and stab one of them in the back.
Okay.
Because I'm unhonorable like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not that it matters whether you have my consent, because once you've decided to do that, the horse is going to go, but I am cool with it.
All right, so why don't you go ahead and make a stealth roll first, then, Oswin. Hey, look at that. 24. All right.
Hello.
So obviously with advantage, sneaking up behind that guard on the attack.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
25.
Yeah.
That's a crit, right?
That's a crit.
Pretty hitty.
$15.
15.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
so you run him through and pull the sword out, wiping the blood off as you go. Do you have a
Well,
secondary action?
I don't have two actions, but I'm going to immediately go for the next guard. That's hopefully following the horse in.
Okay, so Madalena?
She's charging in toward that fountain, right?
The horse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think.
What'd you say, Dragon?
I was asking if you were. Is Madalena on the horse? I missed that part. If you were
yeah.
Just
Okay.
sitting in
Okay.
as an action.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. So yeah, and while I'm up there, then I gain my I'm like, oh, okay, hold on, because I'm the smack threw me a little bit, like, holy shit, okay. I just whip out that flute, and I see all those guys in the center. I realize that we are probably, there's probably more off to the, sides. Whatever's going to happen here, we're going to be surrounded. So she just starts fluting up, waiting for the wrath boys.
Fluting up. And I think it takes a round or two for that to actually happen, doesn't it?
It does. So yeah, at this point, and I think let me double check. I can't remember if it's an action to do that, but I think it is. But if it's not, I may work something else here.
As an action, yeah.
It is. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, that's all she's doing, just kind of riding forward into the danger, but she is playing that flute to get that started. So.
All right, so roll 2d4.
Giselle.
Nope, that's D6. How do I do here? Dang it. How do you
If you
clear that down there?
you hit the minus, I think, or right click on the die.
There we go. Okay. Not -2. Okay, there we go. I hit the 6 by accident. You said 2 of them?
Yeah.
There we go.
So 5. Yeesh. There's a lot
5
of
rounds?
rats. No, 5 swarms of rats are on their way.
Yay!
Oh yeah, that is a lot.
Let's go.
And how many rounds does it take for them to assemble?
Let me get a sheet pulled back.
Rat Vengers
I
assemble.
think it's 2, but let me confirm that. Piper, there it is. Oh, it's actually 1d4 rounds. So I don't know if you roll that or I do, but yeah, one of us needs to roll a 1d4
Okay.
per round.
All right.
Yep.
I can do that for you real quick.
Cool.
1 round.
Hell yes. Let's go.
All right. Pardo is going to send his Leo in. I think it can only get to about right here, but basically adding to the distraction right now. As he does, he's going to have it take a shot at the guard as it goes by.
Get him, Leo.
Got a 14, which hits. Ooh, and does max damage at 8.
Woohoo!
And Pardo's feeling pretty good about himself, so he's going to move in just like Osmond did and put enough distance between him to take a shot himself at the Papal Guard.
Dun, dun.
Ooh, got a 13, and that does hit.
Sweet.
And max damage again, look at that.
Nice.
Blows
You go,
his head
Pardo.
clean off.
He didn't need that anyway.
Leonora.
Sorry. How am I again? Oh wait. Oh, I'm way the hell away from anybody. I will just kind of be charging in behind. Well, I guess this guy's kind of closer. Wait, so I can. What was my movement? 35? 40?
30.
30 then. Fuck.
Yeah, it's a big old map.
There's a big ass map. So I guess I'm gonna go to about here. Because it's kind of just still outside of that torch light.
Mm-hmm.
Making my way towards that other guy there. Wait, do that.
Gotcha.
Forgot how to make it move after I do that. It's control and spacebar after you do the.
And I'm trying to remember. Yes. I had to do it myself just to see. But yes, it is control and spacebar to do that move.
Okay. But that's basically, I'll do that and then kind of hold my action. Oh, there. My computer just was very slow. Actually, here. And yeah, I'll have just my sword in one hand and the crossbow in the other.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and I guess yeah, I'll use one of the actions to apply the poison to it.
Okay.
And be kind of crouched in the dark or the shadow, I suppose.
So we'll go ahead and roll stealth then.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sneaky.
Silvestro.
Do. I will use dash as my bonus action
Okay.
to get over to that Papal Guard there.
Okay.
And then I will attack him. Since I whistled, I imagine he turned his head and saw me coming.
Well, they saw you coming with the screen.
Oh, shucks.
9 does not hit.
Well,
What if it was a what if it was a 16 though?
If it was
That hit.
16, that'd hit.
I think it does.
Okay.
Let's let that hit.
And I did light Hezbollah up on that.
Okay. 10. All right, so you slice him across the chest. It opens up a huge gash along his chest, cutting his tabard open. He is still up, but he is hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, very good.
Bonus action,
Okay.
or you already did bonus? All
I
right.
already did bonus action,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. All right, so now it's the guard's turns. All right, so the guard that you just cut will be the one to go next. And he has a halberd and is going to swing it around to try to cut you with it.
Gotcha.
Got a 13 to hit.
Hold on just a second. So I've got a question. I saw something earlier today. I gotta find it again though. Do. Where was it? So it said I had some sort of bonus to my defense. Crap, where was it? That I haven't been using. But I wasn't sure what it was.
Artful Dodger, maybe?
No, it wasn't Artful Dodger. It's Agile. But at the very bottom, defense, Agile movement. 10 plus my dexterity modifier plus Agile hero defense bonus. What's an Agile hero defense bonus?
I think it's probably already baked in.
I would think so too. But just want to make sure we're not missing anything. It probably is, yeah, because my dexterity is only. Well, no, hold on. Yeah, dexterity is only 2, so.
So what is your
My defense is 13.
defense? Your defense bonus would be a +1.
Okay,
So I think it's baked in.
gotcha. But then I've got my armored clothing that gives me a +2 as well.
Well, that's only on when you are on the verge of going to 0 health. That's when you
Okay.
roll that.
Gotcha.
and-
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure we're good then.
Okay.
So he hits.
All right. So let's see here. Damage. 6 points of damage.
Not cool.
Or sorry, 7 points.
I'll take 6.
All right, so we've got, how far are we going here? Oh shit, I hit the wrong thing. All right, so this Papal Guard runs over to you as well, swings at you with his halberd. Ooh, got a 22 to hit
That would hit.
for 8 more, no,
Shit.
9 more points of damage. Ooh. He's chipping away at you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he's got reach, so... Well, I brought him in too close, so we'll just stick with that. This guy here gets his pokey stick out.
I was worried about just the numbers. So many of these.
Someone needs to get those rats over to me.
18.
Oh, God, yes. Quickly.
Oh, shit, dude. 11.
Oh, my God. Each one got worse.
Oof. Oh, shit. It's about time to take a second wind action, I think.
If I only had that.
You do. Everybody has that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like they somehow instinctively knew that you just killed like 5 of their brothers.
Well, since this guy sees that things are going swimmingly over there, he is going to head here towards Madalena. And this guy runs towards Madalena on the horse as well. Not quite that far, about right there. And takes a swing with his halberd to swipe you off the horse. Got a 16 to hit.
Sorry, it was muted. Yes, that'll definitely hit.
Mm-hmm. And does 9 points of damage.
Good God. Okay.
Yeah, D12s. Brutal. Give me one.
This Papal Guard comes running over this way, steps into the pool, looking for Leonora, does not see her. And I think that's an attack of opportunity for you.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Stabby, stabby.
With advantage.
Looking for me, here I am.
That'll hit.
Nice. 9 points.
All right. So you slice him across the arm. And I think that's everybody at this point that has seen and can do anything right now. And I'll make actions for the rest of those guys that might have heard or seen what's going on next round. Okay. Oswin.
All right, I'm going to use my 30 feet and then my bonus action to dash. And I should get right to that guy right there.
Okay.
And I will take a strike at this little shit.
Shit.
12 just hits.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Stop. I'll roll again. I accidentally rolled critical for that.
Oh, okay. 14.
14 points.
You chop his head off and it goes flying into the fountain.
Nice.
He didn't need that head.
Any bonus action there?
I used it to dash.
Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. All right, Madalena. Your rats.
Come to me, my children. Hello.
All right.
Ratties.
Now, you've got 5 swarms, so they can go anywhere you want them to go.
Yeah, so I immediately direct 4 of them, 2 apiece to the, 3 of them, 1 apiece, because I want to take out all 3 of those to the one surrounding Salvestro.
Okay.
The other 2 will be directed over to the one by Oswin that's still kicking.
So this swarm is big enough that it can take 2 of them,
Oh, cool. Okay.
and then
then send one down by Leonora as well.
Okay.
Maybe send one down to your, like you're right, but the left here, there's 2 guards that haven't been touched.
Hold on,
Opposite.
let me zoom out.
Opposite Lenora.
Yeah. Directly across from me, there's another.
Oh.
Because again,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Send one there. And then we've got a soul guard over here that we didn't get to because Silvestro wanted to wait.
Yeah, let's see. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's perfect. Yep.
Yeah, I'll take the closest guy right here.
Okay, that's good. Yep. Done.
Okay. Now, can you access these swarms to roll for them?
Let me see. I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
Okay. All right. No problem. I can make the rolls for you.
Thank you.
All right. One of them got a 12 to hit. One of them got a 19 to hit. Okay, so these are the 2 that are near Silvestro here.
Cool.
And the damage, 2d6 piercing.
Are they doing it to all 3 of those guys? Or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one swarm
10
can take on 2, so.
and 8. All right, so this guy is taken completely by surprise, and he is dead from the swarm of rats that just cover his body. They just climb up and start gnawing at his face, at his neck, and he immediately goes down.
That's how we do it. Okay.
And then the other 2 are overrun by the swarms as well, and they are being bitten, and you can just see spurts of blood just spewing through the swarm of rats that's hitting the 2 of these guys. The guy way over on the right, the swarm comes up out of the bushes that are next to him.
Gnarly.
the one by me?
Way over to the right, that's off by himself.
Yeah. The guy who
19, let's go.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Eat, feast, my children, feast.
I love that you come around because at first you were all like, "I don't know about having rats eat people."
I've taken to recognizing the value. I mean, they're just trying to survive, and if they're going to listen to me, I'm not going to not use them, and especially today after what's happened. I've lost all sense of giving a shit what happens now.
I just love your embracing of the bloodlust.
Mm-hmm. You fuck with the people in my palazzo. Fuck around and find out.
You get the rats. You sleeping with the rats.
I hit the wrong thing.
Got this motherfucking cheese-eating fucking rat.
All right, so the rat's over on the far side of the map, opposite of you guys, right over in here. Unfortunately, is not really able to get purchase on that guard. He's kind of running around in circles and swatting at them with his halberd, trying to get them away. And then the final one over here by Leonora. Does not make purchase either. They kind of are in the water and they're kind of swimming around him and kind of nipping at his ankles, but not enough to do any damage at this point.
I'm gonna hold that telling of the future. They're the 17. I'll hold that for now. That's okay if they miss. That's all right. I'm gonna sit on that.
And then you yourself have an action.
Oh. Yes, so for mine, let's do... Oh, I had it fresh in my head, and now it's gone. What was the plan here? Where is...
You don't hear high horse?
Oh, there it is. Okay, I could the moth servant. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Well, no, because it's kind of dark out, and it's just the one that can see me right now.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised you don't have a horse token.
I didn't think about it.
Let's do the I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway, just to in case anybody, because I've already taken 9 damage in case anybody tries to approach me. I'm gonna do the beacon of warning where with the moth, where anybody that can see me has to pass the wisdom check or be frightened and can't move toward me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you would prefer, just as a time saver, I mean, if anybody's gonna decide to, you can just roll for them in that moment instead of covering everybody who might be able to see me right now.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah.
But yeah, that takes an action, so that'll be that.
Okay. All right, it's Pardo's turn.
Okay, put you out.
How far can Leo go?
I think as young as
60
19.
feet.
No, that's a different Leo.
All right, so he's going to send Leo to distract the 2 guards that are next to Salvestro and put them at disadvantage. And reload the 1 shot. And then Pardo is going to move his 30. Bringing up the rear. And reloading his as well. Tory, reload. There we go. Leonora.
I kind of spring out of my little the hiding spot, stab him. Rats come up, and then I'm going to basically just try to slash at him to kind of force him more closely to the rats.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of move like to here, basically. Can I flank with the rats?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm going to move into flanking position with this swarm to try to take him out. That's awesome.
19 will hit. That's what you need right there.
Sweet.
All right, he's distracted by all these rats swimming around him, and you run him through the chest. Any other actions that you want to make?
No, I am going to move though, and head towards, let me kind of look out real quick. Jeez, there's still a bunch of these fuckers. I'm going to head, basically towards this other papal guard, kind of cut through the fountain, towards the fountain. Is this deep here, or
It is deeper. I mean, you're going to be knee deep at least in there.
Okay, then I'll take the path.
I think because you moved 2 spaces, you're going to be down to 20 feet of movement.
Gotcha. So I'll move to there.
Chris, remind me, as a point of curiosity, how long is game time for each round? Like, how much time passes per round?
It's roughly about 11 seconds.
Oh, great. Okay, all right. Just as a side note, all these rats will last about an hour, but I'm no longer concerned.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, is it like a minute? I thought it was like 2 or 3 minutes for some reason.
Now, is the dash a bonus action or an action?
It's an action. There's feats that make it a bonus action, but I don't have that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do it as an action or a bonus action because I have quickness.
Okay. All right, Salvestro, it comes to you then.
I will disengage
Okay.
and come over to about here. And then as my bonus action, I will do the second wind.
Okay.
Which is that? How does that work? Is
You
that
just,
just a short rest?
You can roll your hit dice
Okay.
up to half of your hit dice.
Rounding up or rounding down?
Rounding up.
So I gained 15. Or no, it added a +2 for some reason. Should it have done that?
I don't know.
I think, yeah, because you get your Constitution modifier.
Mhm.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
All right, so that's your action. So now we're back to the guards. All right. These guards now are dealing with the rat swarm. So they're swinging their halberds to hit the swarm. Got a 19 to hit. And an 8 to hit. So the 19 hits the one group up here, so he's going to roll for damage. Does 6 points of damage to that swarm. 7. Thanks. I keep looking at the dice and not looking at the actual bonus there.
Been guilty of that before.
This Papal Guard rushes towards Oswin, backing up a bit with his halberd because he's got 10 feet of range. Makes an attack. Rolled a 1. Trips and falls into the fountain.
Nice.
That's awesome.
He's dead. He's dead. All right, this guy is going to take a dash action. And run there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
This guard is going to attack the rats over here. And misses. The other one does the same. And he hits. For 3 whole points of damage.
Woohoo!
Cut off one of their tails. I guess 3 tails.
And I think... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and make a dash action for this guy.
Reinforcements.
And then these 2 guys disappear into this building. Right there. Alright, Oswin.
Right. Moving up towards the person in the pool. Gonna stab down at him.
Okay.
You there in the pool.
20 is going to hit.
Dirty 20. Nine points.
Okay.
Butt of my sword.
Aha. That'll hit. There you go.
Yes.
All right, and the pool
And I
fills
will-
with blood.
Excellent. And I will turn and use the rest of my movement to move towards that douchebag.
Okay.
Cut him off the pass. That'll be it.
Madalena.
Okay. Um. You know what? She's actually. No, okay, alrighty. She is actually, yeah, she'll try to, she's gonna step around and try to engage, and she may have to, I didn't measure distance here. Oh, hello.
Now, are you still going to be on the horse?
No, I thought I got knocked off, actually. I thought the one guy that hit me, I thought you said to knock me off the horse, and I thought I came off. But if
Oh,
I'm
no,
still
no,
on
you
it,
can
that-
still be on the horse, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
Okay, great. All right, well, that's a little bit different then. So,
So it's going to give you a lot more movement.
yes, okay, so I can then make it to this guy over here then. That's cool. So we'll do that. And what I'll do with that machete, I mean, that I know how people like ride and swing swords and shit. Would that machete be long enough to do that to that dude from the horseback?
Say that again?
With the machete, like if she's wielding the machete and charging at somebody and then like swings it, is that going to be, I don't know how short bladed this machete is or long, if it's, too long to pull that off.
No, I mean, I think you could probably certainly do that.
Okay, then yeah,
Which one are you heading towards?
this one over
Oh,
here
way
by
over
the
there. Okay.
yeah, the one that's not being swarmed by the vermin or by my vermin swarm, but that is potentially going to be helping destroy it. So,
All right. I don't know if I've got anything. I think that I've got horses.
For horseback combat.
Mm-hmm. As far as like what their distance and whatnot would be.
Oh, their horses' stats?
Yeah, I don't know if there is or not. If there is, I don't have direct access to it. So, I mean, I would say for sure, I mean, I would think you could probably get, what is that distance that you're measuring there? About 100? Yeah. So, yeah.
110.
Yeah, I think you're good. Mm-hmm. If you're
Okay.
going a full clip.
Yeah, she's
that would be a
heads that
dash
way.
action for the horse, but that would get you there for sure.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and I mean, close enough to where you could make the swipe. So
Okay, and then it's just a regular roll for that, or a
Yeah.
regular
Mhm.
attack roll for that. Okay, sweet. Get that pulled back.
although, hold on, make a vehicles roll.
Oh shit. Okay, I see what you're doing. Hold on. There it is. Come back. Vehicles is trying to hide at the bottom of my screen. Give me a second. There it is. Okay. Come on now.
There you go. That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So he's
Cool.
able to make the dash action, and then now you can make the attack.
Sweet. Shit.
It has their hit points.
16 will hit.
Hell yeah.
For 3
their
points
speed is
damage.
60. Were you asking about that?
What's that?
The horse's stats?
Uh-huh.
Their defense is 10. They have an average of 13 hit points. Their speed is 60 feet.
Okay. I was right then. Yeah, so
Hey, you
yeah,
nailed that, yeah.
That would be a double. So, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
They have a passive perception of 10 if it comes up.
Okay. Thanks for looking that up.
Sure. I like to keep the books open on the side in case we need them.
So here's an interesting question because
Mhm.
she's got a bonus action,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way, I don't know a lot about horses, so forgive me if this is stupid. Is there any way to like pull or trick or hit or something this horse into like triggering it into kick this dude?
There would be if it hadn't have done the dash.
Hadn't have dashed. Okay, all right, just checking.
Mhm.
I didn't know if I could like force it myself regardless of the dash or not, but okay,
Mhm.
that makes sense. In that case, then I don't think I think she's actually pretty settled there. Other than him not being able to approach me without passing a wisdom check, so she's good. Yeah, I think she'll just hold that then.
All right, you want me to roll for these rats?
Yeah, please.
Are you gonna
This
move that
time
other
I'm-
storm?
Oh, I hit the wrong thing again. Okay, so
Yeah, that
that's going to
swarm
hit.
by itself.
What's that?
I said there's that swarm up there that's by itself now, just to remind you.
Right.
Which one is by itself up here? Oh, the one that ate the Papal Guard up here. Okay, yeah. Where do I have the ability to direct them like that after I've sent them out the first time?
Oh, yeah.
Or do they just
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't know if they just naturally start moving to the next closest thing to them. So yeah, they can go.
So the ones that are near you, Madalena, the
Yes.
one that you cut with the blade, the vermin smell the blood and swarm him and take him down.
Oh, hell yeah.
The other one has been hurt pretty badly by them as well. The swarm of vermin on the opposite end of the map, way over here. Where do you want them to go?
Mm-hmm. They can start heading back toward us and toward the one that's going to confront Leonora. I know they'll have to go through that pool and shit, but that's the next most helpful thing they can do.
Okay,
So-
heading towards Leonora.
Yeah,
Okay.
deal with that Papal Guard. And is that one there that they're getting ready to pass? Is that one swarmed around a dead guy now too? Because they can move over that way also if they're free. Hell yeah. There we go.
Wait, aren't those two Papal Guards still alive?
Oh wait.
Oh yeah, that one is. Yep, sorry.
That one.
Yeah.
It's the one. One over
Alright.
here.
So we're gonna do an attack on them, right?
Yes. Yeah. That swarm will attack those two. And it's this
God
swarm
dang it,
over
I
here
did
that
the
can
wrong
move.
thing again. All right, that's a hit.
We'll take it.
And 9 points of damage to both of those guys, which should effectively take both of them out. There you go.
My rats are hungry.
Yeah, they're.
All right, Pardo. Is going to take a dash action. Old man's hoofing it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's getting his steps in for sure.
Where's Leo at? Where'd Leo go? Oh, he's under the vermin.
I imagine a couple of the rats have peeled off and are somewhat distracted by that.
So that would have been
Hanging out.
roughly about right here. And he's going to distract this Papal Guard. And take a shot. He can take a shot at him.
He's probably pretty distracted between the swarms of rats and the flying demon machine.
And that'll hit for 4 points of damage. All right, Leonora.
All right, I'm going to advance on this Papal Guard. And kind of, get on the side of them to direct him towards the swarm of death there. I'm just trying to slash at him across his chest with my sword cane. Oh, does him being distracted give me advantage?
It doesn't give you advantage. It gives him disadvantage on anything that he would be doing to you.
Oh, okay. Oh, whack.
No,
Do
No,
I have
no,
a
no.
plus? I have a +4 that I haven't used yet. Or is it a plus D4? What is that bonus you gave me?
Okay, so technically it is on the next attack roll or saving throw, so I don't know if that you can hold it, but if Tyler will allow that, it's a 1d4. But if not, I have another way to help you, so it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been rolling on fire. This is like my first miss.
Since we missed it, I'll allow it.
It's a D4.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a 1d4.
So it brings it up to a 13.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll do.
There you go. That'll do it. Yes.
Yeah,
Nice.
awesome. How about you?
So what's up?
Yeah, 7 is exactly what you need.
9 points.
Or, yeah, 9. Yeah, so that does it. Cut him across the throat as you make that move, and he falls forward into the pool.
And then I'll kind of quickly survey the surroundings to see if anybody is heading towards us, or see any of my comrades that look like they're in trouble.
You've got 2 more guards coming in
From the south.
this way. Mm-hmm.
These assholes. Oh, okay. Well then, I did move probably 10 feet. So I'll just move heading back down this way to advance towards them.
And you've got free running, so you can run through that water with no disadvantage. You want to see Jesus walk on water?
Here, I guess, on this little ledge.
All right. Silvestro.
Okay. Gonna take a look around and realize it looks like they've got a pretty good grasp on things down here. So I am just going to move and dash to get myself back up on the roof.
Okay.
How tall did you say the roof
like
is?
60 feet, so you'll get about halfway up.
Yeah.
And now it's the guard's turn. The guard over by Madalena is going to take a swipe at you with the halberd. And a 17 to hit.
20.
For 2 points of damage.
Oh, sure, she gets 2 points.
These two guys can't do anything to Leonora. They've already made their dash action. And I think that's all the rest of them. So, Oswin. This guy up here.
There's a guy on the bottom left, too. But he's pretty far. I don't know if he would even notice him. Oh, there's there's tons of guys at the bottom down here.
Yeah, there's some guys down there at the bottom, yeah. A couple of them are on the roof that really haven't been able to see what's going on. And the other one's a little bit too far away. So I think we're okay right now.
Great. Just keep those guys.
And this Papal Guard takes a swipe at Oswin.
Oh, shoot. I forgot I had the beacon of warning thing, but that's okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he can't.
That's right.
Yeah, I can't attack you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he could have. No, it's okay. He just had to pass a saving throw, so we'll just assume he got that round. That's okay. There's just so
Oh.
many of them.
Never mind. That didn't.
I was
Didn't
gonna say,
connect.
where's?
I've been in a rhythm. Sorry. All right. So he takes a swipe at you, misses, and now it comes to Oswin for a counterattack.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Right back at him.
And he got a rock.
Ooh, yee.
Madalena, you got anything left?
Oh, no. We blew through those.
Blew through those. Okay. All right. You do have a bonus action, yes?
That's a
Yeah.
critical failure, though. What happens?
Shut up, you.
I think what happens is you're right next to that little torch that's right there. You rear back to kind of go for him, clang, and hit the torch, and so it deflects your blow.
All right.
You're cutting him off easy, but all right, that's fine.
Yeah. I will try and come down on his head with my butt of my sword.
Okay. Yes.
Never
Oh
mind.
dear.
That's a gold.
Stay there.
Madalena.
She's gonna step back and disengage from all this for a second. And how does that second one work again? Shoot me that. How's that?
Second win.
Yeah,
second
'cause
win.
she's gonna need to. Yeah, she's gonna need to recover a little bit. But I can't remember how it works.
Yeah. You roll up to half your hit dice, rounding up, and I'll make an attack for your rats.
Yes, that'd be great.
12 just hits. Doing 7 points of damage, which is enough to take him out.
Do another one.
And you want your other
There
rats
we
to
go.
move,
There we
correct?
go. Yeah, let me adjust that because that was 2 and 6 is 8, so 3. Okay, there we go. Yes, let's. Oh yeah, they need to start heading down to the ward. Those. Well, no, actually, where's Oswin at? I got a swarm near him right now.
No,
Nothing too close.
Yeah.
it's just that one guy. I mean, Lenora has 2 guards down there by her.
Is that 2? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got it so
And
zoomed
there's-
out. It's hard to tell. All right.
And
Yeah,
there's
send the
one
2 to those 2 guards then, one apiece.
Okay. Yep, they can't get there this round, but they can
That's okay. Yeah, they'll head there.
be
And the one
swimming.
is still The one's still chewing, right? That one guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can the swarm over here reach them and help finish him off?
Well, let's roll for this one first and see.
Oh, I thought he couldn't get there. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
That'll do it.
Great. Comes home.
The rats just did 23 points of damage.
Sick. Nom, 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 nom.
All right. Pardo continues his run. He's going to be winded by the end of this.
Yeah, old man's gassed.
Where is Leo? There's Leo. Leo is going to move in to distract. And Leonora comes to you.
All right. Oh, I'm that far. I don't think that far anyway. I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow. Ozark. I'm gonna try to anyway.
Yep, that'll hit.
Sweet. £6 points. And then,
Is that
Poison.
poisoned? Okay.
yeah, so 6 points, and then he has to do the. Trying to figure out where that is at. Oh, there it is, poison specialist.
Got an 18 on his constitution.
Yeah, but well, then never mind. I still like that damage. And then for my bonus, I'm gonna reload.
Okay. Salvestro.
Yes. I will go the rest of the way up the building. And dash 4.
And that's it for you then, right?
Yep.
Okay. The Papal Guard takes a swipe at Leo. This should be a disadvantage, though. Got a 14, which I think does still hit. It does.
Leo, no.
Doing 7 points to Leo. Ooh, that's not good. The other Papal Guard makes it to Leonora. Takes a swipe with the halberd. Yeah, got a 17 to hit.
That will certainly hit.
For 5 points of damage.
Ice or hot is cutting both ways.
It's the first time I've been touched though, so.
And I think that's
Played a lot of these guys out.
it. Now, those 2 Papal Guards that ran into the building are now coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
And they end up right there. Do you see where they ended up? Right over in here.
I do. Heads up, Madalena.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got your
I got-
rats with you right there.
Yeah, this
Yep,
is
I got a
really-
swarm with me. Yep, I was gonna say I got a swarm. I'll be okay.
I'll be
And,
over there in a minute.
Then I think the Papal Guard up here with Oswin has yet to go, right?
Yep. Never mind.
Got a 12 to hit.
Yes, I did. What? Oh, he's hitting me.
Yeah.
I rolled a hit.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Because you're on my character right there, so I thought,
I gotcha.
never mind. So what did he roll?
He rolled a 12.
That misses.
All right. Now it is your turn. Do you want to keep that one?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay. That definitely hits with a 21.
Yeah, that was fast. Shit. 7.
All right. All right, so you take a swipe at him, cuts him pretty deep, but he's still up.
Did the butt of my sword not hit last turn? I can't remember.
Gosh, I can't recall.
That's okay.
I don't think it did. No.
Alrighty.
6.
And this one misses. 12.
Oh, okay. 12. No, 12 hits.
Hey.
Hey, there you
8
go.
points.
That butt of the sword is just finishing these dudes off.
All right. Well, in that case. Yeah.
All right, Madalena. Oh, Madalena walked away.
Nope, sorry, had to let the dog out. I'm back. Oh.
You let the dog out. That's it.
Yeah, she was getting fussy. Okay, let me look here.
I-
Okay, so
I'm
with
assuming that you're wanting the rats to attack at least one of those guys.
yeah, and if I can't, I'm having a little trouble in the map telling there they are on the same plane that we are on.
Yes.
There, right? Okay,
yeah,
great.
that's
Then
right.
yeah, I'll charge him too at the horse with the machete again. I'll charge the one the rats aren't attacking.
All right, so they did 9 points of damage to that guy. And then you want to charge the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gauge. So get her over here. Oh, is she not gonna move now? Oh, I forgot I put it back on that. Back on the ruler. There we go. Okay, yeah, and then she'll take the same. Hold still, Madalena. Stay there.
Now I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here, and I'm not going to force an attack of opportunity because this guy would, if you ran by him, would be able to hit you. But if you take a little bit of a maneuver to get around him and come into about right here, like come around this side of the building and then swoop in
Sure.
that way, then you stay out of his reach.
That's fine. My thinking was that he was too overwhelmed by rodents, but yeah, if I have to do it that way, that works too. And then we'll take the swipe with the machete. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Oh, no, that horse. Okay, yeah, I can kick him this time. Cool. All right.
Nope, that's a miss.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. So yeah, we'll use the bonus to smack the horse and try to get him to kick.
Okay, all right. You got that horse stats handy?
Yes.
What's I'm sure it has like an attack of some sort, doesn't it?
Well, its strength is 16, so it gives it a +3.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, there it is. Horse hooves melee is +5 to hit. It's a reach of 5, PV1, one target, and it does 2d4 plus 3 bludgeoning.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
So he said
2d4.
Yes, 2d4 plus 3. So, yeah, because its strength is 16. So,
sweet.
All right, I did 8 points of damage.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Good horsey.
Okay, so rat swarm.
Yes. The two down at the bottom by Leonora, of those
Uh-huh.
two papal guards. Yep. Those are the big ones. And then let's do that.
All right, they both. Well, one of them hit, one of them missed.
Take it.
And 6 points of damage to the one next to Leonora. Moving this rat swarm. Moving this rat swarm. And I think that's it. Okay.
Thank you.
Pardo. This keeps on running.
That dude's like 35, 40 yards at this point. That's pretty impressive for a guy his age.
yeah, and how much time? Like, he's hauling ass.
Yeah, he's
Right?
done. Yeah, he's done it in less than what, 30, 45 seconds. My God. But Madalena uses her turn to appreciate and marvel at Parvo.
Yeah. The adrenaline of overdrive.
And Leonora. Oh, you know what? He's got just enough movement, Bardo does, to think about doing this. Give you some advantage.
Oh, right on. I was gonna say I was just gonna step forward to flank with the swarm, but if I don't have to, then I won't. So I'm on this. What is that? Basically, like the rim of the pool there.
Yeah, the ledge of the fountain.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna kind of slash down at the guard there and try to take him out. So, I could do something else. But no, it's gonna just open his neck up. Should try. 30-20.
All right.
Lucky number 7.
And that's what you need.
Sweet. Alright, and then I still have some. I haven't moved at all, so. Oh, yeah, I can definitely make it to that guy. I'm just gonna run up to the other one and kind of slide tackle him
Okay.
to try to like make him prone or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So
Mhm.
make a strength.
Like a strength check.
Uh-huh.
Do I roll? How do I just roll where the bonus is?
Just click on your strength, I think. Oh, well, actually, sorry. Hold on. Let me
Is it a
look.
straight saving throw or?
You're gonna roll the no, it's not saving throw, so roll strength check in the circle.
Okay, gotcha. Dope.
Yeeks. Well, he got a 3. You got a 4.
Oh. Wow. All right.
So your attempt is to knock him prone.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so he goes prone.
Do I still roll unarmed strike damage?
Yeah, that's fine. There's prone.
There we go. Five points.
Oh, 5. Okay, yeah, that does it. He hits his head on the concrete on the ledge right there, that little pool.
That's crazy.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
I definitely would have got red carded for that.
All right, Salvestro.
Yeah, moving across the roof a little bit more.
All right, so the guard that's getting attacked by the rats is going to attack the rats. Got a 19 to hit. Doing 9 points of damage.
Damn.
The guard that got kicked, I better roll a constitution for him. Yeah, he actually does not get knocked off of his feet, but you've still got the thing going, right? Where
What?
where they can't attack you. Does that last?
Oh, they have to pass a wisdom check, but I would assume that these two, they didn't see that when I did that, so I would assume they're not affected by it. they weren't out in the field when I called. They would have had to have seen that, I think, because I become a beacon of warning to anyone who can see me
No,
within
they
120
would have
feet.
seen
So
you. They would have seen you.
no, they were in the building though, right?
Not
Weren't
not
they
at
close
that
to?
point. No.
Oh, good. Okay, in that case, great. I thought they were in the building. That's awesome. All right, then yeah, they got to pass a wisdom check.
Okay, so he cannot attack you.
Sweet.
And backs away from
take
you,
that all day.
which is an attack of opportunity for you.
Oh, I'm taking it. I'll swing right at him. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Fat fingered it and zoomed in so far, and it's a big map. Okay, there we go.
That's what she said.
Thank you for that. There it is. Okay. Damn care she would pull. All right.
Does not hit. Sadly.
Damn it. Oh, well. That's okay. I thank him for giving me the opportunity.
And I think that's it. Okay, Oswin.
Alrighty. I think you're okay up there, Madalena.
Oh, yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Have we been skipping Clint?
I'm running.
He's running. There's
Oh,
nobody
Wait.
near him right now.
Oh, I thought you said he's drowning. I'm like, I didn't hear
No,
that. What the hell?
In 6 inches of water.
oh, I see you now.
I can't swim. Help.
Just stand up.
Just stand up, dude.
What?
And the library is at the south end, right?
The southeast. So this bottom
Got it.
corner.
Okay. Well, I guess this time I'm just running. I was running. I'm going to use my 30 feet, my bonus action to dash, and then my action to dash.
Okay.
Move 90, and I'll
All
go
right.
right there.
Madalena.
Yeah, so assuming the rats are going to finish off the one guy there, hopefully, we'll take another swing at him and then have the horse kick if that fails. So, determined to hit this guy myself.
All right, he's ratted out.
Oh, hell yeah. Get him, boys.
Nine to hit the other guy. That is a miss.
Nope. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay.
You want to do the horse?
Yep, I got him.
Of course.
That's a +5 to whatever this is, right? Is that what you said, Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
that's
that
not gonna
does
do
not
it.
hit.
I ain't gonna hit either.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, rats over here. All right, where do you want your rats to go?
Oh. They are gonna. Well, that's part. Is that a papal? Is he dead or is that still alive?
Pretty much everybody that's over by them is dead. You got a couple up on the roof over here. There's one way over in the corner over here that hasn't noticed anything yet. So everybody else is kind of oblivious to what's going on at this point.
Yeah,
there's
you know
nothing
what?
right after their fountain. That's about it.
What's that, Dragon? I missed that.
I was saying there's two down by the fountain south of the big fountain.
Yes, I was thinking send both of them to the one. I guess that would be east. Because I mean the one closest to the library, right? If the other guy hadn't noticed anything yet, let's not alert him to nothing. Let's just send them both to that guy.
To
Sounds good.
way over here.
This guy, yeah, this guy down here, because that's where we're gonna have to head to get the library anyway.
Okay.
Cheers.
Can the rats climb up?
Good question.
Because we got these two guys down in the middle in the south.
That's what I was
Yeah,
talking about.
That didn't
Oh.
even occur. Okay, yeah, that didn't occur to me. I didn't think we would even have that
Yeah.
option. But if they do,
You don't
that-
have to worry
know,
about the two guys on top of the library.
fantastic.
Take out the two
I-
people in the middle. Yeah.
I was gonna say these
Yeah.
are stairs going up here, right here, right? This
Oh,
side.
is those stairs? Oh, okay, cool.
Well,
yeah,
that's what
those
I'm
stairs,
asking.
yeah.
No, not stairs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were
They'd
saying.
have to
Okay.
scale the wall.
Okay, so this fountain is actually elevated.
Yeah, it's elevated. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Mhm.
okay.
So, okay. So, point of clarification: they can scale the wall, or they cannot.
They can. They just won't be able to do it this round. It's too far.
That's
for
cool.
them.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
And
they can start moving
truthfully, it's
toward
probably
those
going
guys
to take
then.
2 rounds to get up there.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right, Pardo. Pardo goes to Leonora and says, "Do you think we should make our way to the library from here?"
Absolutely. Because who knows, like, how many people are inside. These are just the guards outside.
Check.
She just kind of was like, wow, that guy is fast.
He's at the 50.
All right, Leonora, it's your turn.
I will follow him as well. My full movement to get to dash to do the same.
Okay. Salvestro.
And I realized I'd only been moving 60 this entire time, so I did move myself a little bit.
Oh, okay. You got the double dash?
Well, I wasn't taking the 30 for my action.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
So
Well, no, I think it's you can dash an extra 30. I think Oswin has the ability to do a double dash, right?
I can take my bonus action to dash.
Mhm.
I can take my action to dash, and then I have the 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, so he's got 90, you've got 60.
no, I can take a bonus action.
Oh, you can do
dash
the
too.
bonus? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Okay.
too.
Okay, sorry. All right.
Cool.
Was thinking that was a special ability. All right, so...
So I'll take my movement, my bonus action to get there.
Mhm.
And just stealthily come up behind him to at least get a sneak attack on him. Do you want me
Okay.
to roll stealth?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Okay, and I would say for sake of time, go ahead and make the attack.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so you are you doing it with the hidden blade?
Yeah.
All right, so you stick him and pull him off the edge, and he lands at the bottom in a splat.
Oof.
And then we come back around to Oswin.
Ew.
All right. Oh no, I still got that one papal guard up there. That
Yeah. And I went ahead and moved her ahead of time because I was gonna have the rats attack, but I forgot. he gets
okay, the
moved,
rats.
so
Okay, no,
basically,
that's fine. Yeah, and he can't approach you anyway, so don't worry about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Yes. Okay. Cool. Back down she goes.
All right, Oswin.
I'd do the same thing. But actually, I'm just going to use my movement and my bonus action to move 60.
Okay.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Here. And got an action, but I don't. I don't want to just run right up to him and let him hit me.
Mhm.
So I think I'm just going to call it there.
Are you going to kind of stealthy run?
No.
Okay.
Screaming.
So he will see you.
No, not screaming. But
Madalena.
Yeah, so I've already had her use the horse's dash action to get down there, but she would instruct the rats to just finish that guy off.
Mhm.
And even if they don't, he'll at least be kept busy.
Yeah, no, that'll happen. I'm not even going to roll for it at this point.
Good, he's gonna die.
And then the other rats are gonna converge down towards the library. These guys are still trying to climb up the wall, yes?
Yes,
Okay.
try to take care of those two.
Pardo continues his marathon.
The 40.
And Leonora.
Yeah, she's joining him on the run.
And Salvestro.
Hey, he can only get. I want to get it. Is this a roof? You know, going up.
This area here is flat, but then it goes up to a dome up here.
Okay,
but,
so that is flat.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay. I can't reach him and attack him.
Mhm.
So,
well, and again, for sake of time, I'm gonna hand wave that and say that you get there
okay.
because we're certainly past time at this point.
Yeah.
Got a 20. That'll hit. And that's exactly what you need to take him out.
All right.
And back to Oswin.
Well, that guy's he's not coming towards me.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about him. Thanks for reminding me.
And I'm fine with taking a shot. Motherfucker.
Oh shit! Yeah, 23 to hit.
Yeah, you were fine with taking a shot.
Now you're really sad that you reminded me about that, aren't you?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Got a 16 in damage.
Jesus.
I don't know why your health isn't showing up.
Oh yeah, you don't have a health bar.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's unhealthy.
Maybe it's just the token.
Yeah,
Let's
I'll
be
have to look
updated.
into it.
Oh, I was gonna say perks of being immortal, duh.
Yep. So that just pissed me off.
Yep.
My turn?
Yep.
Yep. All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to do a feint. And 16 would hit, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I have advantage on my attack.
Okay. 23 hits.
Good thing.
23. Yes. 14.
Nice.
Yep. He's out.
And if that's the case, what does all of this shit look like over here? Like, how easy would it be to climb up to the top? Or
it's one of the tallest buildings there. That
Okay,
that would be
looks a little
difficult. Yeah.
strange. Right. Well,
And you can actually probably use that firelight to kind of your advantage right there. This guy would have fallen down kind of in that little kind of crevice there where the Papal Guard probably that's up top there that's kind of looking out didn't see.
okay.
And as long as you hit the tree line over here as you go, you should probably be okay.
Yep, I can do that.
Madalena.
I already used the horse action to dash to get where I am now. So.
Okay. And then your rats are getting up on top of the building, and
then if they're there, as soon as they are, eat them alive.
yeah, and we'll just take those guys out. That's kind of out of sight, out of mind at this point. Pardo, actually, he stops and is going to let everybody kind of come to him at this point. Leonora.
Where is actually the entrance?
Yeah, it's right underneath, right here. Yeah, right where you were tapping.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just moving there.
Well, Pardo actually kind of puts his hand out and he says, "No, wait." He's kind of staying in shadow there and kind of motioning Madalena to come over as well.
Yeah, yes.
And
Oh,
Silvestro,
too far.
you see Pardo kind of motioning also to you.
Yeah, and I will dive off the building, look down, look for there's some shrubbery
There's some
down there I can
shrubbery.
use.
I
Yes.
think that's a rubber, a nice one.
Eagle screech.
And we'll say, Oswin, I'm going to drag you over here too. You're able to make it over there without being seen as the rats kind of take out the guys on top of the roof.
Alrighty.
Pardo, I think he's got something here.
He's got something to say.
He is going to activate Tranquil Sanctuary, and that allows each of you to take a short rest.
Sick.
That's cool. I've only written down my 5 though, so then. Actually, I haven't even used any of my abilities.
So short rest doesn't work, but long rest does. So stupid.
Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Alright, so all the heals are done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was only down
Mhm.
5, not gonna use hit die now.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you guys are now standing outside the Vatican Library. What do you want to do?
I say you call your rats and let the rats go in first.
100%. Yeah.
Mhm.
Flute them.
Yeah, we weren't meeting somebody there. We just knew this is where like they were hiding out.
They've got 2 people hostage in there, right?
Right.
Alessandra
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
Vittorio. Yep.
We should definitely get eyes inside before we just send them in, just to make sure. we know
Well,
what-
Madalena, Madalena's got the clairvoyance too that she can use to see.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
so-
kind of what I was saying.
Mhm.
Just so we don't
Yeah.
send rats in kind of willy nilly.
Definitely.
Make sure we know where our people's at.
We just got all the rats near us, so. And with that clairvoyance, then Chris, that's just genius point. So, I just have to spend a minute, and then I can see or hear through that door. So I definitely want to look.
All right. I'm going to pull you to that scene so you can actually see it. So, and I think, have we kind of decided that your moth, what's your moth's name?
Saturn.
Saturn, yeah.
Does she fly in, and is she your eyes?
That's
Yeah.
how we've always done it. Is she
Okay.
can be the eyes and the ears as switch back and forth.
All right, so Saturn flutters into the building and kind of goes through a long hallway and eventually kind of finds her way into the main hall of the Vatican Library. And it is, as you're seeing this through her eyes, it's a breathtaking sanctuary of knowledge and reverence, an architectural masterpiece that exudes the wealth and power of the Catholic Church. Marble pillars rise majestically, their surfaces carved with intricate patterns and vines and cherubs. There's a pale blue carpet, soft as clouds, underfoot, and it contrasts elegantly with polished marble floors which gleam like glass in the flickering torchlight. Golden statues of saints and angels stand sentinel throughout the room, their serene faces catching the light. Bookshelves stretch along the walls, Their wooden frames carved with filigree and filled with ancient tomes and scrolls bound in leather and gold. The air in here is thick with the scent of parchment, wax, and incense, a reminder of the sacred purpose that this place serves. At the far end of the main hall, beneath an arched window that lets in a cascade of moonlight, stands a gentleman that is dressed as a bishop. This must be the one called Giancarlo Borgia. But in front of him, five figures, the remaining members of the Crimson Brotherhood, bar the way to him. Their stances are defiant and their presence menacing. Alessandra and Vittorio are tied to gilded sculptures of saints on either side of Giancarlo. Their expressions a mix of fear and defiance. The individuals that you see there in the hall, I'm going to pull everybody else to the scene here so you guys can see this as well. You have Sir Cedric Ironhand, a towering knight clad in full plate armor, his sword resting on his shoulder, the steel of his armor polished to a mirror shine. Sir Thaddeus Iron Soul, clad in priestly garb. He's an unsettling figure. In one hand, he holds a strange circular blade etched with cryptic symbols. In the other, a gun-like contraption with a large container attached to the barrel, glowing faintly with an otherworldly light. Sir Alaric Darkthorn, a librarian whose fine red robes belie his deadly skill. He holds a short blade in one hand and a book in the other, as if the knowledge he wields is just as dangerous as any weapon. Then you have Dame Seraphina Frost, dressed in the robes of a nun. She carries a long staff tipped with a sharp blade. Her eyes are cold and calculating, her movements eerily calm, as if violence is second nature to her. And then finally, Genevieve Whisperwind, a shadow from Leonora's past. She's dressed in light leather armor, her daggers gleaming at her sides. Her mocking smile and confident stance are like daggers that are shooting towards Leonora's heart. This is the traitorous woman responsible for the death of Leonora's clan. And I think with it being 10:30, I think we'll probably call that for tonight and pick up as you guys decide what you're going to do next.
Set it on fire.
Good game. Good game and hot dice tonight.
Yeah.
That was
Mhm.
that was a big battle.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for sticking with me for about an extra half hour, everybody. It's good to see you all. And we shall
Always.
meet back here in 2 weeks, which I think will be the finale to the first leg of Whispers in Time. And then we'll be moving on to the next campaign after that.
Woohoo!
All right.
All right. Thank you.
See you guys
Good night.
later. Have a good night.
Thank you,
Thanks, y'all.
everybody.
Bye, all.
Good night.
Take it easy, peoples. Catch your